The singular verse experiments had been proven to be less effective in giving results towards the concept of progress. The one beyond decided it was time to add extra variables to the fights, while also changing the tournament experiment structure, changing it to 3 contestants per round. Alright, what's up? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing a tournament. The rules are going to be the same like usual, an hour per each round. The winner will be whoever has the most control of the land, and the main infection source of it is still surviving. So I'm going to use Sculk as an example. If Sculk has the most amount of land, but its main central node somehow got taken out by a different infection, then Sculk would not be able to win that. So yeah, there's that. And the only difference this time is that we're going to be doing 3 infections per each round. So let's hop right into it and get started. Real quick, I just wanted to show you all the contestants of this tournament before I get round 1 started. Hope y'all enjoy. And hopefully this one works, because the issue last time was that the Verdant growth would not properly spread in the area I had chosen. Stupid. And then I will advance the phase every 25-ish minutes of the timer. Let me go and start it now. I'm going to check them all out real quick before I start the time lapse. So this is spreading a fair bit already. Hopefully the trees don't stop it, and I feel like they might, but they might not. You never know. They might be able to overwhelm the trees. Over here, how's this one looking? Please, and it did. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, I love when I have to do this stupid ass shit. There we go. That should be fine now. I spent so long doing that. I hate how it does that to itself. Now it's actually continuing to spread. Anyway, let us go and get a good view to start the time lapse, which I should have been able to start long ago, but stupid ass thing over there was annoying. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. Alright, so that's going to be the end of that time lapse. It wasn't quite a full hour, but I had to go to work and I saw really no reason to, because while all 3 infections are still alive and still spreading, and the desert will probably take over the moss eventually, the moss is just spread too far and too much to not let it win. Look at this. It's not even on its final phase, all the way over there too. So no way it does not win and gets taken over. I don't even think the desert would take care of the mossy core too, because it doesn't seem to care about certain blocks with the moss. Only the ground, but not the wood, the structures themselves. And then for verdant growth, the moss is taking it over. It might be spreading, but the moss will take it over but anyways, it doesn't even have the win condition anymore, because as you can see, its main thing got turned into dirt from I don't even know what. It was meant to protect itself, but I don't think I'm placed that dirt. It got turned to dirt by something, so it wasn't able to fully protect itself. Damn. Oh, I know what happened. The moss went, spread to this, turned it into the thingy to moss, and it turned it dirt, and then it was exposed, so it got turned to moss. So yeah, that verdant growth lost, desertification lost, and the winner is obviously moss overgrowth, like I thought. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the scoreboard yet. I'm gonna make a unique one 100%, so I will show you that after this, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do just yet. But anyway, moss overgrowth won like I thought it would. I'm hoping it doesn't win the tournament, but yeah, I'm gonna show you the scoreboard now, and we will move on to the next round when I'm all ready for that. With round 1's winner being determined, moss overgrowth, let's get round 2 started so we can see who will advance the semifinals to fight moss overgrowth. Alright, here we are for a round number 2. It's gonna be it's gonna be Me Alliance versus Entomophobia versus Spore. So let's hop right into it and spawn the Me, and I will see you when I find them. Alright, so here we found the Me right here. They're building up kind of in the middle of the water, so that might affect the others ability to fight them, but we will see. Let's go spawn the next one. which we're gonna do Entomophobia. And I'm not even gonna dig down. I'm just gonna do it on the surface. Well, I'll dig like. Let me go. I'm gonna do Spore over here instead. Put a hide line because there's water over here. I don't want the small chance the Spore gets caught up with the water. All right, and then right here is where I'm gonna do the Spore. All right, we have all three of them all set up now. That I got Entomophobia, Spore over there, and Me Alliance over there. I kind of wish I spread them out a bit more, but this will work. This is good. I do wish I spread them out a whole bunch more. But I mean, these guys like need to be closer so they can actually fight, I guess. And I started the timer and I got rid of some water right there to hopefully help them. Anyway, I'm going to start the time lapse now. Hope y'all enjoy. Let me get a good spot to start it. We're gonna go right above the me, and like I said, hope y'all enjoy. All right, that is the end of the time lapse, and let us go check it out and see who won, even though I have a sneaking suspicion it's the Spore. Right over there too. The me are all dead, so none of them are alive, even though they have their base still like functional. The Spore have taken over most of this area, and then what about the heart? Has it progressed over here just yet? I don't think Spore has made its way over here just yet. They did finish their first tunnel, although like making the room for it. But no, I'm gonna give the point to Spore 100%. It has a lot more area taken over, and it's gonna push over there eventually. So that is gonna be Spore moves on to the next round, like 100%. I think what I'm gonna do, like in like the beginning of the rounds, I'm gonna say my prediction because I have that written down when I made the scoreboard or like the tournament sheet thingy. Because I have it written on a piece of paper, just not on a computer, like a digital version just yet. So I'm gonna do that eventually, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna see y'all when I have the next round all set up after I show the scoreboard for this round. I will see you when I have that all set up, like I said. Round 2's winner is Spore, which will be moving to the semifinals to fight Moss Overgrowth. Alright, here we are for round number 3. It's gonna be Abominations Reborn versus Phayriosis Reborn versus Withering Away Reborn. All the reborn versions of the respective mods. So anyway, let's hop right into it and get started. So first off, we're gonna go put the injector for Abominations right here. And then we have to raise the period for this to 3. And then, God damn it, it's staying there, I don't care. And then let's go place down Phayrosis's. And then this we have to raise to phase number 4 because they won't spread unless they're on these phases. Like that Phayrosis's and block won't spread unless it's on phase 4, nor will Abominations spread unless it's on phase 3. And then we head right over, like right here. Timer has been started. Did I place them too close to each other? No, I think that's fine. Anyway, let's start the timer. I mean, not timer, let's start the video. Not video, the time lapse. Hope y'all enjoy. It's late at night right now, so excuse my like misspoken words and everything. I'm like out of it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy.
Alright, so that's gonna be the end of that time lapse. I'm probably gonna add some more post like editing and everything because it's currently really late and I'm tired and everything. But what I can tell, the winner is definitely Phayriosis. 100%. It managed to beat both the Abominations and Withering Away, even though I thought Withering Away would win. That's nothing really too much to show when it comes to these because they're both like well, all three of them are like reworked versions, so not too much is going on when it comes to like the actual block infection just yet. But anyways, I will see y'all when I have the next round all set up and after I show the scoreboard.
The final contestant a part of Group 1 for the semifinals has been determined. Phayriosis will advance to the semifinals. Alright, here we are for round number 4. It's going to be Dulling versus Sculk versus the Flesh That Hates. And we're not going to give it any upgrades or anything like that. We're just going to poise them down and start them. And there's 2 dragons over here, which I only thought there was one, but no, there's 2 of them really close to each other. Let's see how the infections take care of it and get started. I'm going to do the Dulling first. I'm pretty sure the builder should be... What? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't... Come on, trigger, 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 trigger. There. And we will not do anything. And now, timer of an hour has been started. We'll let them grow and see which of the 3 can beat them. Alright, anyway, I'm going to start the time lapse. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that's going to be the end of that time lapse. And the Dulling definitely won that. The full hour isn't up, but the Dulling managed to beat the Sculk fully. It's now at -13 math. And the Flesh That Hates got wiped out by one of the dragons. Not that it really mattered because the Dulling and Sculk were starting to come over here. I'm like kind of out of breath right now. My bad about that. I was just working out. I wasn't really working out. I was just doing some running cardio. But oh, Flesh That Hates is somewhere else now, but doesn't matter. The Dulling definitely is going to take over the world and win. So that is the Dulling. Moving on to the next round, and we will see, or the semifinals, I think is what it's going to be. So I will see you for round 5 for the round of 16. Yeah, I'll see you when that's all set up. Moving on to Group 2 for the semifinals, our first contestant that will join them is the Dulling, which marks my first prediction wrong. Alright, here we are for round number 5, the second to last round for the round of 16s. Oh, a round of 16, not 16s. Anyway, this round is going to be between Dawn or Death, Necro-Rooted, and Prion. Let's hop right into it and get started. So first off, we're going to go and put down you right here. Trying to make sure he goes down while I'm waiting for him. I can grab my phone. I don't know why the hive's not attacking right now. That is really weird. Okay, there we go. Finally. Took you long enough. Right here. And just boom. Alright, well anyway, I'm just gonna leave it be. And hopefully that will do stuff. I don't quite know if it will. I hope it does, but we're gonna leave it be and just start the time lapse. And we're gonna focus on the Necro-Root first. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy. All right, so it has been an hour, and I'm... Ow! Fuck. Wow. Anyway, and the winner is 100% gonna be... I mean, It's a hard choice between Prion and... Are they fighting each other? I think I have to give it to the Necro-Root. They have so much more land and they will keep taking over more. So, and sadly, the Dawn of Death, it got wiped out. And it didn't even manage to make a spread at all, make an area. It sucks, but it is what it is. So that's going to be the end of round 5. The winner is Necro-Root. It's going to move on to the semifinals. So I will see you when I have round number 6 all set up, which is the final for the round of 16. And we will move on to the semifinals after next round. So yeah, I'll see you when that's all ready. The second contestant in group 2 will be Necro-Root, marking my second prediction that was wrong. All right, here we are for round number 6, the final round of the round of 16. We're going to be doing Pathogen versus Brainium versus From Another World. So, we're going to let the alien come crashing down into this jungle rainforest area, and we will come back and get started once that has happened. So, I'll see you then. Okay, and it is crashing down. Where is it crashing down at? Over there. Oh, that is a lot farther than I wanted it to be. I'm trying to do this a bit fast because if I don't do it fast, the alien thing can despawn. All right, there we go. And it's starting to spread. And we can see the brain matter has spread about in certain areas, random areas. Then let's head over here, see how Pathogen is doing, and we'll start the time lapse first over at Pathogen. All right, I'm going to start it over here. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that's going to be the end of that time lapse, and I don't even have to go look because I know that Pathogen is stuck over there. And I have not seen a single other thing of alien infection. Let me go over here and see, but yeah, I don't see anything. There's like, that is so loud. I don't see any like of the tendril things anywhere. So the winner of this round is going to be Brainium, 100%. I don't really have anything else to show. This round was pretty boring, so I will see you when I have the next like phase, I guess you could say, already for the semifinals with that stuff set up. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you then. The final round in the round of 18. The winner of this round ended up being Brainium, meaning I was wrong once again. Anyway, that's the round of 18 done. Now on to the semifinals. Alright, here we are for stage 2, the semifinals, the first round of that. This round is going to be Moss Overgrowth versus Phayriosis versus Spore. So let's hop right into it and get started. So first off, we're going to place down the Spore over here. And because it's a semifinals, we're going to give them 2, which is, I hate Moss Overgrowth and how it does that. Anyway, giving them 2 will be giving them 66% of their power. Boom. All right, there we go. Should start converting, and there you go. All right, let me find a good spot to start the time lapse in, and we will do that. We're gonna start first off over here, and then in the like 5-10ish minutes, I will trigger to advance the Moss Overgrowth, and then continue doing that every 5 to 10 minutes. So hope y'all enjoy. All right, it has been a full hour, and let us go around and check who the winner is going to be. I already know Spore lost because both of the proto hive minds got taken out. So it's really just between Phayriosis and Moss Overgrowth. So I have to see which one makes more sense to win. I mean, I don't know if it's grown at all, or is it growing that way? I found out where it is. Right here, over here for some reason. Well, all the way over here, but I mean, I don't think Moss Overgrowth deserves to win this. I think Phayriosis deserves to win. Yeah, I'm gonna say Phayriosis won that 100%. So the first round for the semifinals goes to Phayriosis. And we will move on to the second round of the semifinals to see who will move on to the finals along with Phayriosis. And we'll have those two contestants fight each other to see who is the strongest infection mod currently. Anyway, I will see you when I have the next round all set up. Moving on to the semifinals, we have the first winner, which ended up being Phayriosis, which I was surprised about because it was up against Mossed Overgrowth. Alright, here we are for round number 2 of the semifinals. This time it's going to be Dolling versus Brainium versus Necro-Root. Let us get started right away. We're going to start off with Brainium because that is the slowest starting one. They're going to start right around here. So we're going to spawn the Brainling, cow, and just give it a jillion million cows. Okay, well, that's what he's going to start in. And we will do the final thing, the dulling, right here. Boom. Right, your eulogy. Hopefully they're decent enough distance from each other. And we will spawn the stain in. What have you done? Oh, and they're caught on fire from something. I don't know what caught it on fire, but something did. And I mean, it's starting to grow. I wonder if it's going to absorb that iron right there. Because it's supposed to. That is definitely something it's supposed to do. We'll see if it does or not. Anyway, let us go over to the Necro-Root. However the hell you say this thing. The Heiserkin fart or whatever. Definitely not how you pronounce it. It's definitely not. I mean, the Herzikin fart. That's definitely not how you say it though. No way. Anyway, we're going to start here for the time lapse. So let me get in a good position. Kind of hard to see it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. All right, that's going to be the end of that round. And the winner is going to be the Dolling. Granted, the stuff didn't spread nearly as much as I hoped it did, but maybe it was spreading underwater. That might be it. But the Dolling definitely won this round. It has the most like area infected and mobs and everything like that. Granted, there were like no fighting between any of them because none of them went near each other, but that's besides the point. Dolling's the winner. So I will see you next for the finals when I have that all set up for Phayriosis versus the Dolling. I'm excited to see which one will win. So yeah, I will see you when that is all set up. The final fight of the semifinals played out to my predictions, ending in a win for the Dolling, meaning it will face against Phayriosis in the finals. Alright, here we are for stage number 3, the finals. It's going to be between the Dolling and Phayriosis, so let's hop right into it and get started. Don't mind this. This is the moon because for some reason it's showing through the ground. I don't know why, but it is deciding to do that. So, yeah. You won't see it sometimes. You will see it sometimes. It's just weird. Anyway, I'm going to place it down and get started. We're going to start off with the Phayriosis because Phayriosis takes a moment for that to actually trigger. Then we're going to go over here for the Dolling. Like right here. Meant to do this before him, but I didn't. Rake. Alright, and then we'll go right here for the Cosmic Orb. And there it goes down, and then we will have the Terraformer go behind him. right there. Perfect. And we will start the time lapse and timer. Timer started, and we will start the time lapse. I hope you enjoy. We're gonna start off over here with Phayriosis first, so we can see the its spread. Where's the thing at? Okay, it's over here. Over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna start the time lapse now. Hope y'all enjoy. All right, that's going to be the end of that round. And the winner is 100% going to be the Darling. It managed to take out Phayriosis pretty early, I'm pretty sure. And now it's converting everything over here to the Darling and stuff. Maybe Phayriosis can fight back, because I did attempt this before last night, but I fell asleep before it finished, so it went on for like 5 hours. And yeah, I mean, I might use that footage, but at the same time, it's not fair, because then everything is different, like compared to the other rounds. That's the only issue here. But yeah, the winner is definitely going to be the Darling. So that is the end of this tournament. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to jump to a new like area to explain more. If I do, I do. But if not, that's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and peace out. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you and remind you to like, comment, and sub, as all 3 of those things will help me out a whole bunch. And if you have already done those 3 things and you still want to support me somehow, check out my Patreon and my YouTube membership. The link for the Patreon will be in the description of the video. They both give you access to different perks. Like my Patreon will, on the highest tier, will let you get access to my unedited videos, and you can also get sneak peeks of my future videos on YouTube. While the YouTube membership at the highest tier will give you access to my videos on early access, and you can also get a shout out for both the Patreon and YouTube at the end of each video. Thank you each and every one of my Patreon and YouTube memberships. Your names will be on the screen right now. Your support means a whole lot, and it lets me continue making content with more effort and just in general. So